You know, Ubisoft should just hire Rachel Zegler as their advertising spokesperson. Because at this point, the grave digs itself. I can't even make this one up. Hit the like button and subscribe, baby. Let's try and get to 80k by the end of the year. But listen to me right now. There's no amount of lying that can save a dead game. There's no amount of lying that can protect the tsunami, the giant tsunami that's about to just rip through Ubisoft's insane employee list. I mean, half of these people just need to be gone right now, thrown to the damn side of the road. Because the AC Shadows budget was, let's just say, $400 million to around $800 million. And they reached a Steam peak player count of 65, a measly 65,000. It's measly because of their budget, I just want to make that clear. Whereas a selling simulator, yes, a video game where you sell the ganja, had less than, let's just say, $5,000 budget and reached a 414,000 peak player count. See, when your $500 million or more AAA video game gets beaten out by two dudes in their boxer briefs, sitting in an apartment with nothing but Cheeto dust littered on the floor, it's time to pack up your things and get the out, and boom, here we are. It looks like the studio who was involved with AC Shadows is about to get laid off. Oh, look at this. Ubisoft Leamington, I don't know how to say that word, made a post saying, after many incredible years, we just wanted to share the news that Ubisoft Leamington has officially closed its doors. We are beyond grateful for our talented team, so we fired them. Oh wait, no. Whose creativity and passion and dedication have left a lasting mark on the games we created. By leaving a lasting mark, do you mean a giant shit stain that can't be flushed? Even with the most powerful plumbing. I mean, they sure left their mark on the gaming world, that I can tell ya. Look, the only mark you'll be leaving is on the side of the road with a sign that says you'll work for food. Anyway, the memories we've shared and the community we built in Leamington. As part of this transition, we'll be merging our account with Ubisoft Reflections. Another bloated company that we have to somehow pay for, where we can continue to stay up to date with the latest news and developments from our UK team. Oh my goodness, this is in the UK, you said? I am so embarrassed. Anyway, for those of you who are in and around Leamington, you'll start to see our remaining team around town begging for food and money at the local industry events. If these people had any common sense, they would leave your company and never come back. Like I said in a previous video, they'd scrub any mention of Ubisoft on their resume. Working at Ubisoft is like a scarlet letter nowadays. Thank you for being part of our journey, and we truly appreciate your support. What support? Nobody bought your game, you stupid dickhead. This goes to my point about lying. What an absolute pitiful display of hubris to make a post like this. Especially after what you did, disrespecting, butchering Japanese history. Disrespecting its culture, inserting agendas, implying a well-respected Japanese woman is some kind of whore, some kind of harlot. I mean, disrespecting the imperial Japanese family is illegal in Japan today. I mean, Ubisoft have no idea what they're doing. They have brought great shame and dishonor to themselves. But this is what happens when you do your historical research with Wikipedia. AC Shadows is a soulless single-player game that costs over $70. Has an in-game shop and premium currency. They don't give a about the game or whatsoever. But that gets me to my next point. I hope you're listening very carefully, because rats will always defend their nest no matter how infected it might be. Maturing as a gamer in 2025 is realizing that 95% of these people, including the corpo reviewers, are just paid informants, paid promotions. I can picture it right now, somewhere in the middle of California, with a deep, thick, black level of smog. You have employees and executives at Ubisoft surrounding a building covered in cat turds and rotten milk, discussing their very next moves. Ubisoft only a few mere days from selling their entire company to their Chinese overlords, and saying in complete terror, why aren't the paid reviews working? Let me think about that for a second. Let me help you, you French frog. Positive reviews aren't helping because people are gaining pattern recognition, are not trusting anything you journalists say. You broke the trust and lost all the good faith with the gaming community. Because as it turns out, being glazed by corporate, corrupt gaming journalists and mentally ill Twitter users not only doesn't translate to any sales for AC Shadows, but sinks the very studio that made it. That is literally the best case scenario for someone like me. Because maybe, just maybe, if they put as much effort into their game as they did ratioing Elon Musk, or investing half their budget into influencers like Hassan Piker, bribing idiots like that, you might have actually had a quality game. See, nowadays for gaming companies, it's more important to look like you're selling copies than actually selling copies. That makes absolutely no sense, you know. And speaking of Hassan Piker, the irony of this guy, this absolute nutcase who likes to tout himself as some kind of anti-capitalist, getting paid to glaze a video game. The hypocrisy is what gets me. I mean, imagine endorsing a guy who is actively promoting hate on his channel on a daily basis, regular basis, is absolute insanity. That is actually scary for what the future holds. Think about it, if they paid out like $2.1 million to influencers to, you know, promote their game, imagine how much they pay or how much quid pro quo they give to a company like IGN and other news sites. Because these same people, the mainstream access media, told us that the Ubisoft stocks are surging because of AC Shadows. And you literally look at the Ubisoft stock in front of you and it's nearly down 25% since last week. I just remember, I don't know if anyone saw it, maybe I'll put it on the screen, where there was one reviewer who said AC Shadows is a return to form. And I was thinking the only kind of idiot that would use those words for AC Shadows clearly hasn't played any Assassin's Creed games. Because AC1, AC2, Black Flag, a lot of those games had something called heart. Something AC Shadows literally couldn't pay to get. Whenever you see the words return to form, just know that it's a paid review. The only time you should use the words return to form with Ubisoft is the words return to schlop with Star Wars Outlaws and the other garbage nonsense they've made. Return to form, more like return to the store. The lying, the shilling is the very reason why I started my YouTube channel. If you remember, I was the anti-IGN. Still am, by the way. Those fuckers. No, AC Shadows failed in everything that it tried to do. One of the first things, remember, is the setting. It's not feudal Japan, no way. It's some generic Asian place that they found on Google Images or something. And I actually think that's what happened. I think the developers are so incompetent that they Googled Asian aesthetics and just coded in a bunch of Chinese elements into a game about feudal Japan. That doesn't really seem out of the ordinary for these people. And on that bombshell, I think this will be the final AC Shadow video I make. I mean, it's clearly a win for us. We won. They're done. Manic's hour.
By Lord Nobunaga. He would have been pleased for you to have it.
Am I worthy of such a treasure?
Allow me to look into your eyes and see into your heart. You are more than worthy. And this moment we have shared will be my treasure to keep.